Hi, everybody. This is Todd, middle initial C. Walker. Yes, that's right. It's me. And today is December 1st, 2024, which means we only have about 3 weeks to do our holiday shopping. So if you're like me and you haven't started yet, you and I are running out of time. So let's get going. The other thing it means is that we are now into our heating system because the outside air temperature, and today it's about 33 degrees. It started at 24 this morning. It's supposedly going to go up to 40. Who knows? What that means is we need to be respectful of the relative humidity, which means the amount of moisture in the air in our homes and inside our guitar cases if we keep our guitars in the guitar case. And I highly suggest that you do. I know many people like to hang their guitars on the wall or keep them on a stand next to the sofa or whichever chair they use to play. That's great, but they're going to be more susceptible to heating and cooling of the air, which means it's going to either raise or decrease the amount of humidity in the air, thus affecting the guitar. You can control it better when the guitar is in an enclosed space like a guitar case. A guitar is healthiest when the relative humidity is between 45 and 55%. In fact, we're healthiest in that area as well. And our home is, because our home is made basically of thousands and thousands, maybe 10,000s of pieces of wood nailed or screwed or glued together, and that is affected by the amount of humidity itself. Just think if you have a staircase and you have an open stair rail, which is rail on top, and you have pickets. And you notice as you go up the stairs and kind of in the wintertime, you kind of drag your hand along the pickets like a lot of us did when we were kids, that they're rattling. And you go, wait a minute, I don't remember them rattling during the summer. Well, they probably didn't because your relative humidity in your home in the summertime is higher than it is in the wintertime, especially if you have forced air heat. So what you need to do to make sure you have the proper humidity in your house is buy one of these hygrometers, whether it's a digital one or one with the needle back and forth. And these are great. This one's from StuMac, and this one is an Accurite. I think I bought this one from my luthier. What they do is they give you the air temperature in the room, and this says it's 65 degrees in this room right at the moment. And it'll also tell you the relative humidity in that particular space where the hygrometer is. What I do is put one in 2 or 3 rooms in the house, especially the rooms where my guitars are located. Now, what are the possibilities of damage when it comes to low humidity during our heating system? The first thing you're going to notice is the fret ends feel a little sharper than they should. You may notice that the string height lowers. It gets closer to the fretboard, and the strings start to buzz. And hopefully not, but sometimes what will happen is you will develop a crack from the bridge to the lower bout where the 2 pieces of top wood were glued together, or somewhere in that vicinity. If that's the case, that means your guitar has been in low humidity for some time, and you need to do some fix-it. What that fix-it can be is raise that relative humidity. You can do it by buying one of these vaporizers. I have them in my house. I have one right across the room from me here. They give off a warm steam. They also make some that are cool mist. I prefer the steam version. The other thing you can do is purchase something like this. D'Addario is the first one who came out with them. They're called Humidipacks. They're 3 little packs of kind of, I guess it's a gel or something. And what these do is they will give off moisture when the guitar needs it, and they will absorb moisture when there's too much moisture in the air inside your guitar case. How it works, I really don't know. I guess it's osmosis or something like that, but they work really, really well. The trick is when you take them out of this little packet, which is lined with plastic so they don't dry out over time, is you really should install them in your guitar case when the relative humidity is in that 45 to 55% range. If you put them into your case when the relative humidity in the room and in the case is 21, it's going to have a tough time releasing enough humidity to raise the amount. So get yourself a steamer, with what I call them, a vaporizer or a cool mist vaporizer, and then purchase these things. Oasis also makes a really neat system. It kind of sits down between the strings. That's what this little T-shaped thing on the end is that sits on top of the strings. This goes down into the sound hole. From what I understand, Oasis is our manufacturer here in the state of Maryland. The only difficulty, or not difficulty, but the difference between the Humidipacks and the Oasis is not a two-way system, whereas the Humidipack is. Now, going back to the Humidipacks, they will dry out over time. You can purchase new ones. I don't. I take the dry ones, take a little plastic tub, fill it with distilled water, enough to cover the top and bottom of the inside packets, let them sit there for 3 or 4 days, and when they get nice and pliable and feel like there's liquid inside, I take them out, dry them with a towel, let them air dry for a couple hours, and then put them back into this Ziploc pouch that they came in for future use, or put them into my guitar cases where the ones that are in there are all dried out. Great way to save money. Every year I buy 2 or 3 or 4 more of these things because eventually those little packets are going to wear out and you'll need new ones. So don't let your guitar get unhealthy this winter. Make sure that it's playable so you don't have any problems, because if you can't get the cracks or whatever to close up using this system and you have to go to the luthier, it could end up either ruining your guitar or having to spend a lot of money for the luthier to correct the problem. You don't want that to happen. So anyways, take this as words to the wise, and in the meantime, have fun playing your guitar, because that's why we play in the first place. And if you're not having any fun, maybe you're playing the wrong guitar, and it's time to go have fun at the guitar shop and maybe either trade in the one you have or keep that one and buy a new one. Buy yourself a Christmas present. How about that? And also practice every day so that your calluses stay in shape and you have more fun and you can play longer when you do play. And have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday, however you celebrate the season. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.